guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm very happy to have you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you click that subscribe button, and like my videos, and even make a comment. Drop 1 and 2 comments in terms of my content. I don't mind. I'll be very happy. But once more, thank you guys for the love and the support. So today I'm coming to you guys to provide you with an update in terms of my son milestone from a newborn stage to the age of 4 months, like his milestone, things that he did as he got older and so forth. So to get started, let's talk about his feed. So normally when he was a newborn, I would have to be sitting down for like an hour or 2 hours to breastfeed him, because he's little and his little jaws are tiny. He's just learning how to do this. So it normally take a while for him to be full, and even after feeding him for that time, he still wouldn't be full. So I still have to like feed him again like after like 30 minutes or so. Sometimes I have to be feeding him like every 30 minutes or every hour, every 2 hours. Every 30 to an hour I have to be feeding him because he wasn't really getting enough milk and so forth. But when he got to 2 months, the 1 hour feeding time got less, where I would be feeding him for like 45 minutes. When he got to 3 months, it was like a 30 minutes. And then 4 months, it was like a little 20 to 30 minutes the most that I would just sit down and breastfeed him for. I did try him with formula when he was 2 months old, because I had work and he was very fussy and stuff. So I think that he was fussy because he wasn't getting enough milk from my boobs. So I tried him with formula. The first one I gave him, he did not like it at all. That was Infamil. And then I tried him with another one. He loved it. That was Dr. Jen. And he was getting that one for a while until he decided that he didn't want it anymore. So he just don't want the formula.
So I just give him what he wants, which is his booby. So I just give him the booby so he can get the, according to whatever is the best milk, and I don't mind. So anything to make my baby grow.
Right. So another thing that I want to talk about in terms of his growth and development was his sleep. So when he was a newborn, he normally, like during the night, he would sleep for like 1 to 2 hours. 2.5 hours the most he would sleep for in the night, and then he would wake up for me to feed him. And sometimes during the night when he wakes up, I'll be up and I'll play with him and stuff, try to get him to interact with me. But most times he just sit there and look at me like, woman, I'm not in the mood. He would just have this straight face, and I would be he's just not into it. But yeah, and I normally play with him during the night because he would just be awake for a while, like a little 15 minutes, 20 minutes, he would be awake and would just be there until he started getting cranky, and then I'll just put the breast in his mouth and he would just knock that out. But yeah, he'll wake up like 1 to 2 hours during the night when he was a newborn. But when he got older, he would start, when he got older in the night, he would start fussing in his sleep, and I would just get up and feed him, breastfeed him, and put him back down before he's actually fully awake. He has actually got up fully before, and whenever he does, it's always a problem getting him to sleep whenever he does wake up fully out of his bed. So I always make sure that as soon as I hear a little sound, because I sleep very light, I just get up, feed him, put him back down before he gets up completely, because I'm like, I'm not gonna deal with this. Once he's awake, he decides to stay awake for a little while before he goes back down. So I have work in the day, so I try not to let him wake up completely, Alright, so that will be for in the night. In the day now, when he was a newborn, he would not sleep in the day when he was a newborn. He would sleep like for an hour the most when he was a newborn in the day, and he would just get up and just start crying again. And he would stay up for a little while, but he just sleep for like a 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, wake up, feed, put him back down, sleep for 15 to 30 minutes, wake up, feed. And whenever he stays awake for a while, he just wants to be in my hand. He doesn't want to like lie down. If I do put him down to lie down, he will lie there for like no more than 5 minutes, and then he just start getting cranky again. I have to take him back up and all that. So that was him as a newborn. But when he got two months, he was able, you know, his daytime sleep became longer, where he started sleeping for like an hour during the day. And that actually helped me a lot, because I was able to do more stuff. Because when he was a newborn and I left him with his father and be like, I'm gonna take a shower or whatever, by the time I get in the shower to bathe, he normally just gets up, like you know, bathing and everything, and then I hear him start crying again, waking up from his nap, and I was like, oh my god, he's up. And whenever we're at the house alone, I always have to be like keeping the bathroom door open so that I can hear him once he wakes up. It's like crazy. But like I said, as he got older, he started sleeping longer, and I could put him down and he would stay like lying on the bed, or he would lie in his bed and just play with the little mobile. 3 to 4 months, he started sleeping like for 2 hours and so forth. And at this point, it got more easier for me, because then I could put him down and do whatever, and he would just sleep, and I could do all sort of stuff while he sleeps and whatever. But once he get up, he starts crying. And I won't lie, sometimes he would wake up and start playing by himself, which was a lot easier for me, because, you know, he's older and he started to, you know, realize that, you know, he can do a lot more things. In terms of his attention, like I said, being a newborn, he always wanted to be held, you know, always wants to call first and whatever, because he's new into this world and he just wants to be held. He was 2 months, like I said, that's when he started to sleep more, cry a little bit less. Whenever I put him down, he started to like explore, like look around the room. And I noticed that whenever we go into a new environment, like if we're home, he knows we're home. When we're on the road, he knows we're on the road. When we're in a new environment, he knows we're in a new environment, because he always like observe the entire surrounding. He'll be like looking at everything and everyone, and he'll just be so quiet, like he just observing everything that's going on. And that was just him. When he got to 3 to 4 months now, it became a lot more easier, because at that time, you know, he started doing a lot more things, share, and I could be cooking or cleaning or washing or doing some other personal stuff or working, and he would just sit in his chair, play, or I'll probably like put on a little nursery rhyme for him, and he would just occupy himself for a little time before he started getting cranky again, and then I'll probably just feed him and put him back down. So that was like 3 to 4 months. Another thing is that when he was 4 weeks old, he started to, you know, react to persons more, in terms of when they speak to him, he would like slightly turn his head and look at them, and he would react with a smile and so forth. Ooh. And he always smiled in his sleep, and I love that. Like I would like talk to him or so forth, and he would just smile. Mommy loves you. Do you love mommy? Yay! Yay, baby. You're right, baby. Alright, so another thing is that in terms of him sitting up, he actually started to sit up at 3 months, like and I'm gonna like put the pillow behind him, and he would just sit up, you know, with support at 3 months. When he got to 4 months, fully 4 months, he was able to sit and lean forward, not sit straight up, but lean forward. Come. So another thing was teething. Teething, 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 teething. Teething has always been a huge topic in babies' development. Why? Because they tend to go through so much when they're teething. They fuss more, they cry more, they spit up more, they are always rolling. It's just always crazy when they're teething. Some babies tend to get sick, get fever, vomiting, everything. All sort of stuff happens. There's something going on with their development and they don't really understand, but they are not comfortable with it, and it's making them the way they are. And we just have to understand and try to make them feel comfortable and happy in every way possible. So he started teething at 2 months. That's when he started like putting his hand. So he normally like put his hand up his mouth, but it wasn't that bad. When he got to 2 months was when it was really bad, and he started drooling a whole lot. Like he was just producing a lot more saliva than usual. He didn't like any of his teething toys. Like he had a little ring, he didn't like it. He had like 5 different teething toys and he didn't like it. What he did like was a little brush looking rubbery toy that came in his medical kit. So for his teething, he would always rub his gums on my face. Like I would like hold him and I'll probably like looking away, or I'm talking to him and he just comes and just attack my face with his gum, and he just start rubbing his gum like, and just start doing a crazy thing with his head. He still doesn't know, but then it was way more because, you know, and I allowed him because, you know, there wasn't any tea there, so I wasn't that concerned until now. And also he started showing signs of solid before 4 months. He started like, whenever I would eat something, he would just sit there and stare. So a week after he turned 4 months, I decided to try him with banana, and he loved it. So I just got him a ripe banana, crushed it out, give it to him, and he actually loved it. But now he doesn't really like banana. I don't know if it's because it's soft or whatever.
You want more? Oh, you want more? Yummy!
So at the age of 3 months was when he started. So at the age of 3 months was when he started to hold his bottle. Like I would give him his formula or a little water, and he just hold his bottle. Also started reaching for things and holding things at 4 months. So like his grandma bought him like this little shake toy, and when he's holding it, I would hold his hand, shake it, then let go and say, "Shake it, baby," and he would just start shaking it. Go. Do it now. His chair had some little mobiles that he could pull the thing at the top to make it sing. He would normally do that as well. And another thing is that when he got to 4 months was, so before he was 4 months, you know, they always say to give them tummy time and whatever. I always gave him tummy time, but he never liked it at all. But over time, he started to, you know, move more, where I'll put him down and he would like turn, facing a different direction, or he would start wiggling. Like he normally started wiggling off his mat at 4 months. So I keep rolling over. The thing that I missed out was, in terms of his teething, something that really helped when he was teething was, I got a set from Amazon. It came with a pacifier where you could put like frozen fruits in there, or anything frozen. I normally put frozen fruits or blend fruits in there, put it in there, or I'll even put water and freeze it and give it to him. And he normally used that to massage his gum, which was very, very helpful because he didn't fuss or anything. And the good thing about it is that it actually helps him to like self-feed, because normally just hold it, bite on it, and it would soothe his gum. At the same time, he's able to get the juice and nutrient from the fruits that are within it. So that actually helps. There you go. The thing though that I like is that he didn't get sick when he was feeding or anything. He didn't have fever or any of that. He just got very cranky and miserable, which is fine because I am like that too. But yeah, he actually started having the little white spots when he was about 4 months to 4 months, almost 5 months. He didn't reach 5 months mark. He was still 4 months, heading to 5 months was when he started having the little white spots at the, was it at the bottom first? Yeah, at the bottom, to show that he was getting his first tooth. So that was very, very exciting. I didn't even see the white spot. What happened was one day, because sometimes he tends to use my finger to rub his gum while he's feeding, and one day I had like a little silicone thing that you can put your finger in. You're supposed to use it to brush their teeth or their tongue. Put my finger in it and I felt a little sharp thing at the bottom. So I got the light and I looked and I realized that there was teeth coming up. But that's it for today, guys, in terms of his 1 to 4 months, or from newborn to 4 months development and milestones. You know, thank you so much for watching, for sharing your love. And if you did not click that subscribe button at the beginning of this video, you can go ahead and do so now, and just, you know, click that notification bell so you can get notified as soon as I post my videos. But once again, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your love and your support. I will see you in another video. Bye bye.